What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome to day 236, and today I'll be talking about an important topic which most people do fall prey of, and that is around depression. Okay, depression within the online space is people a bit getting frustrated and about their project, about their journey, about their business, wanting to actually get enough reach to as many audience as possible and all that, but things seems to be a bit tough. And despite that, they are seeing other people within their space, within their industry, really doing well, and before you know it, some people will start experiencing depression. So basically, what I'll be sharing with you today are my 11 tips that can help you, avoid depression, that can help you fight depression. If you know someone that probably might have been feeling a bit down, a bit sad around his project, her business, and all that, or probably it is you, okay, this is something that will help you. And if you know anyone, you can share this with them, okay. And if you just see me for the very first time, my name is Mbolaji Oniga, and I'm reaching out to you from Lagos, Nigeria. And basically what I do is I share skill sets, mindset coachings, that can help people expand their horizon to helping them step their business, to the next level. And basically, let's get to it, shall we? Are you ready? Okay, get your pen and paper. So number one is that you need to put Almighty first in whatsoever thing you do. You need to put your trust in Almighty. That is like the most important part of all if you want to beat depression. And number two, okay, is that you need to stop comparing yourself with others. That is key. You need to stop comparing yourself with others. Your clock belongs to you and you alone. Okay, so you can't start using your own clock to compare that of others. While some people will be faster than you will be faster than some people. You can't be the first and you can't be the last. Okay, so try to get comfortable to where you belong and stop comparing yourself, with others. Okay, that's number two right there. So my number three is stop blaming others for your situation. Okay, that is so public right now. When things are not going well for people, they tend to put their blames on other. Oh, it was my family that caused it, it was my friend that caused it, it was my loved one that caused it, it was that person that I felt is my enemy that caused my downfall and all that. No. Okay, you need to take challenges as an opportunity, explore the challenges. If things are going really bad, try to learn from it. If you can't learn from it, explore situation. There's Google, there's YouTube. You can do your researches, learn, apply for, get back up, learn, apply for, get back up, learn, apply for, get back up. And before you know it, you start getting better. So you need to stop blaming others for your situation. Okay, so my number 4 tip, okay, is that be in top competition with yourself. Okay, you need to make sure that you are in competition with yourself. You can't compare yourself with others. The only person that you must beat is your old self. So what that means is that the next second into the future, you need to make sure that you try to get better than a second ago. Okay, so you need to constantly be in competition with yourself. You are in a race with nobody else but you. Okay, so you need to make sure that you keep building yourself, you keep learning, you keep applying, you keep sharing towards getting better. Okay, so that's my number 4 tip. Number 5 tip is that believe. It's all around believe. You need to believe that you are going to get better. Believe strongly, putting Almighty first, that whatsoever thing you put your hand into, you lay your hands into, you're going to get better. No matter how difficult it may seem, just have that faith, have that hope, have that belief that you are definitely going to get better. And when you have the strongest of belief, you can actually achieve the impossible task. Okay, so you need to ensure that you believe in yourself, that you can actually get better. Okay, number 6, okay, you need to compare your current state with your old state. Okay, you need to sit down once in a while, look at yourself in the past and say, hey, how was I in the past and how am I now, and what do I aspire to be in the future. So you need to sit down once in a while, think and say, okay, yesterday, day before yesterday, how was I? Now, have I gotten better than a second ago? Have I gotten better than a day ago? Have I gotten better than a week ago? Have I gotten better than a month ago? It's like we are like almost 100 days into 2020. How are you going well with your New Year resolution that you made beginning of 2019? How many stuffs have you achieved? Okay, and how many are lacking? Or how many are still in the pipeline? And how many are you close to achieving? And how many have you completed? Okay, so this is something that you need to also put into perspective, okay, in the sense that you need to think deeply, okay, and look at your current position now and look at your position in the past and compare. Is there any difference? If there's a difference, is it a positive difference or is it a negative difference? Okay, the decision is yours for you to actually decide. Okay, so number 7 is crucial. You need to ensure that you put your back behind the wall, feel the pain, and get into action. Basically, you need to learn to go beyond yourself. If you don't put yourself beyond the limits, you can't achieve, you can't experience the greatness in you. So it is important, okay, that you go beyond yourself. That's my number 7 tip. Okay, and if you know you're part of Go Beyond Yourself network, okay, you can leave in the comment section or you can send me a private message and I'll be more than happy to actually share how you can actually partake in our network of entrepreneurs. Basically, what we do within this community is to actually help people step their business, help people discover their passion, help people discover the benefits around their passion, help people push their benefits to people that need it, and help people turn their passion into business, and help people start their journey, and help people, elevate their businesses to the next level, and help people generate more income, more financial experience, which they can use to take care of themselves, and they can also use to take care of their loved ones, and they can also use to take care of people around them while they are learning in the process along the journey, and while they are sharing, and while they are actually applying. So basically, number 7 tip is that you need to make sure that you continuously go beyond yourself. So my number 8 tip is that you need to ensure you measure your progress against yourself. I mentioned something earlier on. You need to make sure that once you look at where you are, what you used to be in the past, now monitor the progress against nobody else but yourself. Okay, so you're in competition with yourself, you're in a race with yourself. So you make sure that you continuously analyze your progress against yourself, your new self to your old self. Okay, so my number 9 tip is that you need to learn to collect your learning points, okay, as you begin to gain momentum, because all these other tips that I've actually mentioned earlier on, okay, by the time you apply yourself to these tips, what is now going to happen is that you start seeing a bit of growth, you start seeing a bit of improvement, you start seeing a bit of positivity, you start seeing a bit of happiness in your journey, and before you know it, it will start picking up gradually. Before you know it, it will increase. Before you know it, then it will start gaining momentum. So by the time you are beginning to gain momentum, what you need to ensure is that you need to measure and collate your learnings as you are building up. You are building your passion, you are building your project, you are building up around your journey. So that's my number 9 tip right there. So number 10 tip is that you need to ensure, okay, that you set bigger goals, and not just the bigger goals. You need to set new, huge, bigger goals. I remember when I started my journey this year. Was it this year? Yeah, this year, early this year. I decided to, go for a big goal that is so scary that I never thought I could achieve, and that was going live for 300 days consecutively, whether I like it or not, whether I'm in the mood or not, whether I'm having a bad day or not, whether I'm ill or not, I just need to show up and share value continuously each day for the next 300 days. So that's like approximately 1 year going live every day and sharing skill set, mindset trainings with as many lives as possible towards helping them achieve their goals, towards helping them actualizing their dreams, towards helping them detecting their passion, towards helping them understand their passion, towards helping them turn their passion into business, and towards helping them earn financial excitement from their passion. Okay, and right now today marks day 230 plus. Okay, and it's been an incredible journey. It's been an exciting journey, and that is just it. So I set a goal that was bigger than me, that was so scary that I never thought I could achieve, and that has actually made me become who I am now, and that has actually made me to become better than what I used to be. So it is important, as my number 10 tip, that you need to set new, bigger goals. Okay, I hope you are getting value from this. If you're getting value from this, you can let me know in the comment section, or you can give me some like, give me some love, and I'll be more than happy to actually reach out to you to say, hey, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate your time and all that stuff. Okay, so lastly, you need to, as my last tip of avoiding depression, you need to make sure that you celebrate your small wins, no matter how small your achievements are, no matter how tiny as this. Okay, all you need to do is that you need to celebrate your wins. Celebrate your wins, celebrate your wins, celebrate your wins. If it is huge, good for you, celebrate it. If it is medium, good for you, celebrate it. If it is small, celebrate your win. Just go ahead and celebrate it. Give yourself a special treat. Like, for instance, now what I have in my mind is that by the time I complete, God willing, I complete my journey, which is 300 GBY mission 300, I'm planning on giving myself a very good treat with family, and that is a way to celebrate. Okay, just celebrate your win. It could be celebrating with your family, with your loved ones, with your colleagues and all that, and sharing with them what you've achieved, no matter how small. Because what's going to happen is that there's going to be a positive vibe from people you share your excitement with, and that will actually give you a whole lot of inspiration, motivation, and encouragement towards you getting better to the next level. Okay, so these are my 11 tips to avoiding depression around your business, and you can also apply this to around your lifestyle as well. Okay, so if you've seen value in this, okay, do let me know which of my tips that actually got your attention most, that actually got you excited most. And if you feel there's something extra that I actually missed, feel free to actually leave it in the comment section what you feel people can do to actually avoid depression, to actually avoid being sad and all that stuff. I'm more than happy to actually learn from you, because I'm not only sharing, I'm always here to learn from you guys as well. Okay, so on that note, guys, I'll be seeing you guys soon, and do have an incredible day ahead. But before I leave, let me just give you a bit of shout out. Hey, Olufunke Ashalu, thanks for tuning in. Sister, how is the UK? I appreciate your time. Okay, so go out there, celebrate your win, go all out there, go beyond yourself and make things happen, make things, push things to the next level. I will be rooting for you. Go and go make things happen. Okay, so do have an incredible day ahead. Bye for now. Cheers.